Bach is the culminating figure of the Baroque style and one of the giants in the history of music. Born in Germany and was raised in Lutheran, and followed the family vocation of organist. At the age of 23, he was appointed to his first important position, court organist and chamber musician to the Duke of Weimar. During this period, Bach's fame as organ virtuose spread, and he wrote many of his most important works for the instrument. Then he served as composer for the Prince of Anhalt-Köthen, where he produced suites, concertos, sonatas for various instruments, and a wealth of keyboard music. 2 marriages produced at least 19 offspring, many of whom did not survive infancy. 4 of his sons became leading composers of the next generation. Bach was 38 when he was appointed to one of the most important music positions in Germany, that of the cantor of the St. Thomas Church in Leipzig. His duties were formidable. He supervised the music for all 4 of the city's main churches, selected and trained their choristers, and wrote music for the daily church services. He also served as a director of the group of university students and musicians that gave regular concerts. In the middle of his activity, Bach managed to produce truly magnificent works during his 27 years in Leipzig. This chorale has been written for 4 parts choirs, soprano, alto, tenor, bass, with strings, double reeds, horn, basson, organ, violin, and piccolo. One of the most important and lasting contributions that Martin Luther made to the Western culture was the idea that musical worship belonged to the congregation. Luther believed that professional musicians, both singers and instrumentalists, had an important role in creating beautiful polyphony for the congregation to hear and reflect upon, much as the leader of the congregation played an important role in helping the faithful understand scriptures through the sermons. As a sermon is an elaboration of a reading from the Bible, updating it for the congregation's contemporary concern, the Lutheran cantata was an elaboration of the weekly hymn, allowing the congregations to understand the hymn from a new perspective.